Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on Lil. Let's see what my team's got. Disciple Counter Dark Priest, Aqua Carry. I think it's fine to just Sprite. How do I mix it? Normal-ish Sprite. Seems fine. Can go to landmines level 1. Do I want to do that? That leaves me with
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I'm gonna do it like this. Then we go Sprite on 2, Panda on 3. So, looking at my team, it's like, we don't have, like, the carry role that wants to, like, overbuild early or whatever. But we play a fat game, and we just get, like, super strong in the mid game, which is why I feel fine with keeping this. Got a mouth blow up? Thank you.
Job's done.
So I'm starting off the wall because I want to put the Panda here. I'm going to try the same placement as Veteran. Lets me start 3-0 as well, with the landmines basically helping out 1 and 2, making sure I'm relatively fine 1 and 2. You can see pretty decent damage. 3 sprites solo holds too. Versus no send, it's just this would help me out a bit versus send. Yeah, we'll try out this placement.
Job's done. Upgrade
Cool. So it's like, this definitely could just be a role that is supposed to get rerolled. It's not too bad. Dark Mage, Spider, like, acceptable later tier units. This one's not bad. You can go like Spiders and Dark Mages to recover 8. Then like Doomsday, Troll Champion, reroll. It's not bad for sure. Anyway, it's like, could reroll this, but it feels like enough of our team wants to do the same thing. Like, slow early game, push, get fat with income. Feels like it's just okay to add this role to that mix. Because obviously it's insane 15, I can damage 10 as long as my game is okay. And it's not like I'm playing this in a game where we want to like just king and I'm meant to like feed better roles or something like that, right? It's very clear that the game plan, like the type of game all 4 of our roles wants, is the same. So of course the calls adjust to try and give that game, right? And try and make that sort of game happen. Okay, LED with Parasite. We'll get pretty eaten by these Blood Orcs. So even like the small King Leaks here are nice for attack. Okay, cool. Then it's just the question, what do I add on 5? It's either Thunderbird or Witch Doctor plus Sprite. It's getting a... no, never mind. Just fighting for the Lumberjack. That probably makes more sense. I was going to say, is he getting a Dark Priest? Looks like a no. I think I can just go Thunderbird. Then Witch Dock on 6. Or, okay, good. When that Panda's skill cancelled, I got a bit concerned that it might bug out and then not cast for the rest of the wave. In fairness, the cast on level 4 is not particularly exciting. Yep. Anyway, best I can get is 5-2. Thornmail's really fucking rough. Thornmail is definitely the worst spell for these types of rolls. Immolation being the best, Stomp and Wave being pretty fine. Like, you want to be able to fight a little bit 7 with these rolls just to make it fat. Time to Full Mines? I mean, honestly, it's reasonable. I get 3 Thunderbirds for S landmines. I could. It's definitely interesting. Sorry, hang on. The fucking little spider on my microphone. I'm not a fan of leaking here, I didn't have good focus. Looks like the placement for the Panda was wrong. Needed to be further back. Veteran, that placement works. But I guess the Panda gets in the cast range and then pauses for the cast. Okay. Yeah. Not good. I don't like leaking at all with this sort of roll. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll try the landmine setup, at least it's interesting. Not going to bother building one for 6 though, because if they 6 I'm just going to push as much as I can, make sure I can get 7-2. Okay, so the Panda placement was pretty bad on 5, needed to be here instead. Like in this spot, rather than the half spot. Okay. Guess it, like, maybe it just walks a bit faster than Veteran. Because the issue is Panda tanked everything and then Thunderbird tanked everything. I need a damage share between the two of them. So this placement works with Veteran, but I guess not with Panda. Or at least not that time with Panda. And that was the problem I had. Okay. Yeah, on 6 as well. It's like the damage share is not too bad here, but in general, yeah. I think the placement is incorrect. Okay. Well, the good news is I'll take most of the kills here. So I'll feel like I'm quote unquote recovered. So we Firma well. Would be my guess. Now it's 15 attack sound. Then that's a lot of money here. Is it really 7 landmines? I guess it's 7 landmines.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I could upgrade a landmine. No, don't upgrade a landmine.
Job's done.
Okay. We have what, 9 landmines? Issue with it is it completely fucks my ability to hold 10, but we'll see if we can manage to lose 2 heals only here. And hopefully I can get like 7-4 for 10. So I get 2 Ferbs, no Hermit? 2 Ferbs, Hermit, well, 2 Spirits. Okay. Yeah, you see landmines killing the wave relatively quickly, but yeah. It'll kill like half the wave, probably not worth it. Thunderbird Stiping Spirit is, not good. Yeah, okay. Bit of Ascend would have been good as it turns out. I think 18 attack is probably fine. Alright, super rough game for me now. But it's like, hopefully we don't lose 3 heals. It's basically how it is. And in the end, it's Thornmail with YOLOs, right? It's always thoroughly unpleasant. Okay. Immolation there, that's... yeah. Thorn vs Immo, it's one of those. Maybe it's just one of those. Okay. We will only lose 2 heals though, so that's something. And the good news is that they did still king like a reasonable number of creeps. So it's still pretty fat here, which is good.
Build more farms. Build more farms. Build more farms.
I actually think this is the best placement.
Job's done.
I need to build here. It's really shitty, but I'd leak super hard. Actually, maybe this is the best placement. No. I'm worried that that gets sniped. Could put a Dark Priest here, but we don't afford that.
Job's done.
I do not want to stay 7-2. We have so much king. He's gonna build up. He's gonna damage. It's like, I need to stay. Do I need to stay though? I mean, I can always just sell the landmines. They don't do anything anymore. Yeah, I can just sell the landmines. So you get enough for 7-3 Ascendant Druid, Ascendant Dark Priest, right? 40 income. Should be okay. Yeah, this Druid was very much necessary here.
Research complete.
And the landmines don't really do anything. I'm pretty good at clearing mass already. Not a lot of upside to keeping them. So, got 90 value in landmines here. Does he need to build? Yeah, he needs to build. That's fine. So normally, let's pretend I sold 3 landmines here and I'm sitting on 8 gold. Yeah, I'd already be super confident of reaching the Dark Priest. So I just sell a few landmines. So the thing is, my increments for 10 are pretty shit, right? I have a 200 increment and like a 235 increment and like 300 increment, right? So it's like, not if I'm 7-2 instead of say 7-3, there's basically nothing useful that I reach. We are sending Panda or Spawn. There's even a little bit of feed here. I did go 7-3 with the expectation of no feed whatsoever here, because obviously double Disciple, double Panda. I need verb cover with double Panda. It's like, I don't need it, but yeah, I think it's fine. You make me do double Panda, then like, yeah, fine. Seems like just Militia and Bow. Right, you. There you go. Well, in the end, I stayed 7-2. I might.
Job's done.
I might have an extra druid, but I don't want an extra druid on my line, so I'm gonna go for the classic landmine blocker.
Job's done.
Cool. Yeah, we have shitloads of king. I never need to upgrade the king on 10, I don't think. Considering we have double 7-6 and 7-4. Good enough? Good enough. Actually pretty good. We'll kill like all the mass basically. Pretty quickly, which is nice. Ascendant is not on the preferred boss for me, but I believe I have enough. Yeah, I have enough. Cool. Okay, we go mid with an Ascendant and a Thunderbird, so I guess I did my job this game. And we don't need King, because these two bosses are low. I don't really get feed, but I killed 2 pandas, so it's not too bad. It's a shame. If he was mid, then we get some feed and it feels really good. But it's okay. So if we do need any king, other people can do it. It's not my job. 1, 2, 3, 9 bosses. So we broke 3 lanes. Yeah, blue like 3 bosses, so he'll be stuck. Well, not necessarily. Okay, I guess we do need a bit of king. It's still not my job though. These guys still have upgrades in their bank, so it's just on them. Alright, we'll even up the heals here. Full upping. Yeah, that went really nicely. Blue leaking 3 bosses should hopefully be quite painful for him. Fuck you, nah. Purple has like 4 harlots, so he's relatively weak. Just in terms of dead value. Keeping 2 heals, so we hopefully are feeling okay on 13.
Job
Okay, Blue reached 7-5 even with leaking 3 bosses, so he was 7-4. With probably a little bit of gold in the bank. It's like, for me, there's probably no reason to push, right? I have 500 wood already in the bank, so I'll reach all my like own sends. I'll reach Fire Lord, Double Kraken. If we do end up sending 15. Which, I mean, looks appealing for our lanes. Could well be just a 14 angle, or like anti-14 angle though. So I'll vibe that out. They don't have the most push to try that, but we're obviously fairly weak on 14. We can't like too hard with only 2 heals. I don't want to lose the arena. I really don't. Looks like we will. So I'm just going to write that. Make people think about it. If everyone else is like, nah, 14's super chill, no fucking worries. Then that's all fine, right? If everyone else is chilled. But it's basically, I'm just going to write that, so it's like, hey, everyone else, think about it. And if everyone thinks, no, we're totally fine, then okay, cool. But yeah, because I think it's a legitimate concern, we'll get people to think about it. Okay, well, this explains why I didn't do very well on 10. Yeah, he had a nice YOLO, though. He had a nice YOLO. Okay. Not the biggest fan of only having 82 income. I'd rather have like 120, but it's okay. Stayed a bit low on 7. We can like copium say that it's safe to seal. Maybe. Maybe it did, I don't know. Either way, I was mid 10, so I think it's reasonable to say that that's my job, even though the placement led to the leak on level 5. But yeah, I will absolutely keep that in mind that Panda needs to go further back, mixing it with Sprite than Veteran. Veteran likes that half spot. Panda, apparently, not so much. Just gonna tab out for a second, hang on. Okay, all good. I'm also thinking of rerolling. But maybe I'm just meant to go full Dark Priest. Or maybe I'm meant to drop and roll on 14. Maybe that's the way I drop and roll on 14. Okay, yeah, let's build for 13, drop and roll on 14. No point building here. Actually, not true. I need to remember that I have, what's this, 160 value. 160 of my value is landmine, which is obviously completely useless on 12. So it's like when I'm looking at my value and I'm like 2100, I'm actually like 2k of like a good number. And like my units are okay here, but not that great. And it would be really unideal to like even a couple of creeps. So yeah, I think the players actually drop and roll on 14 instead of drop and roll on 13, which is what I was considering. Slower than us for sure. We're in the like, we could die 14 region. We're not in the like, we will die. I don't think at least. I think we're in the we could die region. It's not like we will die. It's not like we won't die. It's like we might, you know? It's kinda hard to judge. Anyway, they're not gonna 13. I have absolutely no reason to 13, in my opinion. They're just gonna drop roll now. Ends up with nothing? Yeah, ends up with nothing. 50 roll. More nothing? Yeah, more nothing. Okay, good. What was good about that is, oh, okay, interesting, going Guardian of Death, okay. I was gonna say, what was good about selling that first Alchemist, if you was planning to keep the other two and upgrade them to Blaster, is if you had 2 Blasters, 1 Alchemist, the Alchemist runs out in front and like stops the creeps in the middle, which is awkward for the Blaster's clock, like the Blaster's wind-up ability, so that takes a little bit of time. So you definitely wouldn't want 2 Blasters, 1 Alchemist with that in-line placement. If you had 2 Blasters, 1 Alchemist, the Alchemist goes further behind. This looks kind of close, but Ascendant's really tanky, so it's actually not that close. Cool. That just gives me a bigger drop on 14, so I can make sure I vibe out what I'm happy with. I'm thinking like slow or helicopter, Hades, these sorts of units. I'm pretty happy to see. Anyway, Dark Priest, Dark Priest, Dark Priest, Sprite.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
So Dark Priest, Dark Priest, Dark Priest.
Build
I could sell a bunch of landmines to drop 2 sprites, but that's too much APM at this point, I think. Okay, helicopter. Helicopter, my friend, helicopter. I mean, I said I'd be happy to see it. I'm happy to see it.
done.
We got Dark Priest again, so that's cool.
Upgrade.
Full build here. Have the helicopter. I mean, this is my best possible lane here, so... Yep, cool. And we'll just see if they send. They do, so let's see. 1 Behemoth, 2 Wild Spiders. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So as I said, we're in the, like, can die area. Sniped by Behemoth fairly quickly. Snipe the Warlock. Not really getting the Nerubians down, though. No. So, decent amount of damage. 55 leaks, 2 heals.
Research complete.
I don't really want to do too many ups, I just wanted to finish it ASAP because this is close. I believe we're okay. Wild Spider's actually not able to hit the king. Okay, we're actually pretty fine with Wild Spiders being useless. Yeah. Not bad on the lane break. Not so good on the king. Anyway, I'm just gonna not push more than this. Wanna see if there's an angle where I can just hold a potential resend 17. Which will not be super easy with 88 income and full dead value. But I don't want to over push it, basically. Right, we keep a heal. That's really nice. Yeah, not sure about those wild spiders. Honestly, I kind of did worst. I think everyone's sniped better than me, which is a bit awkward, but it is what it is. Alright. Not gonna build here. Then we're gonna use the 50. Well,
Research complete.
I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of scared of a Firelord Kraken resend on 17, so yeah, I think I will use the 50. Might go like, but if the game keeps going, you won't have Dark Priest. And it's like, yeah, but I have the lowest income. And we have Dark Priest, both of them have Lionel. So it's like, do we really need a third Dark Priest line? It's like it's less exciting at the third one, you know? Oh, Militia. So yeah, drop and reroll angle. Okay, they leak here, so I'm gonna fish for Annie 17. Because in the end, they still have one more heal. They like potentially have mid on red, even blue potentially as well. Yeah, he goes leaking, so he's not mid. We had like 50 income on 10, so we're not mid. But they have potentially two mids on 17. So you gotta make sure that we don't have all four lanes leaking. Is that Magneron? Double Magneron red. Okay.
Research complete. Job's done. Job's done.
Ooh, careful. Careful now. I might have nearly sold all my
Job's done.
Dark Priests. Okay, he wants to 18. Understandable. I want to not die 17. Which I think is also understandable. 100 roll. Gets a couple of auras, so it's not useless. It's not particularly exciting, but gets some auras. This helicopter is quite a lot of value on my 100% ranged lane. Okay, no leak, so he wants to skip. How much? 253. Bang, that's 80 gold.
Job's done.
Do we sell the Sprite? I think we sell the Sprite. So 293, 303, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63. We can keep one line. Let's keep this one. I'm worried that that might split because this Dark Priest pulls everything here.
Job's done.
So this is getting into like split territory. And I'm a little bit scared of potentially dying to resend. But cool, they don't. So Demon, Philo, Kraken, Behemoth. Just gonna bum us all the small stuff. Just get some Wendigos. Yeah, as you can see, most of like my other units are dead, but I have 4 Neotanks alive, which is what I'd want if they sent here. Neotanks is, you know, surviving, basically, not getting focused and killed too early.
Job's done. Job's done.
Nice, sold that Sprite last level. Yeah. He back. He's back. Alright. Warlock?
Done.
Probably. Pudge. Now let's go Warlock. I think we break. Let's just make sure we can kill the king quickly as possible, because they do have one more heal, and I do expect they resend here. Yeah, okay. Demon Kraken, Verb Commander, Demon Kraken, Verb, Demon Kraken, Verb Commander, Demon Kraken, Verb Commander. So I have the biggest send by 1 Verb. Yeah, probably doesn't matter that much. So we'll just see how I do. I'm not very good this level, so I won't be surprised if I like was mostly trying to be good 17 for the team. Okay. So I'm not mid, I don't think. No, I'm not. Doing good. Okay, so we have no mids, but we like pretty slow. And we don't like that much. I think I was mid 17. So I'm pretty sure they don't send Demon Kraken Verb on everyone. But yeah, we win this race. Actually, we don't die. Anyway. Oh, stressful game, spicy game, but it ended up pretty good. Yeah, placement was an issue for me on with level 5, but yeah, it is what it is. And we learn those. I figured I'd behave the same as a veteran, but nah, it behaves a little differently. Anyway, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.